Hello students of Standard 8. Welcome to the e-learning classes of DAV Moyle Public School. Subject Science. Our today's topic is reaching the age of adolescence and subtopic is adolescence. Living organisms reproduce to increase their number and maintain their species in nature. Most living organisms are able to reproduce only after a certain age in their life cycle. Now, let us discuss adolescence in some detail. Adolescence is a transitional stage that occurs between childhood and adulthood. This is a stage of physical and mental human development. The term adolescence is derived from a Latin word adolescere, which means to grow into maturity. It is the time of rapid development of growing towards sexual maturity, discovering more about oneself and recognizing and defining personal values. An adolescent is neither a child nor an adult. It is the period from about 12 to 18 years of age of a human being. During the initial phase of adolescence, there are changes in the body. The adolescent becomes aware of physical changes that are going through. This phase is between 12 to 15 years of the age and is the early adolescent period. These changes mark the onset of puberty. Puberty lasts several years during which rapid physical growth and some psychological changes occurs. These lead to sexual maturity. This means that the individual becomes capable of reproduction. The word puberty is derived from a Latin word pubertas, which means age of manhood. The average onset of puberty is at around 10 years of age for girls and 12 years for boys. Every person's individual timetable for puberty is influenced primarily by heredity. In addition, environmental factors such as diet and exercise also have quite some influence. Changes at puberty. Increase in height, change in the size of heart and lungs, change in body shape, change in voice, increased activity of sweet and sebaceous glands. Now, let us discuss these points in some detail. First one is increase in height. The onset of the puberty period usually results in a dramatic, sudden and visible increase in height and weight. Also there are changes in the body proportions. The arms and legs grow faster than the rest of the body. The offset results in disproportionate size, causing awkwardness among adolescents. However, this awkwardness disappears once full growth has been attained. This spurt in physical growth is more evident in girls between 11 to 13 years of age. It is between 13 to 15 years for boys. Next one is change in the size of heart and lungs. There are changes in the size of heart and lungs. These are less apparent but equally important. The diameter of the heart increases by about 50% and the weight almost double itself. There is an increase in the size of capacity of lungs too. Next one is change in body shape. Many changes takes place in the shape and size of the body. These changes are different from boys and girls. After that, change in voice. Larynx, also known as the voice box, is present in the throat. It is tube-shaped piece of cartilage. The larynx is what gives a characteristic pictures of voice to every individual. When the larynx grows largely during puberty, it protrudes out in front of the throat. This is called Adam's apple. Larynx grow more in boys than in girls. This results in the highlighting of the Adam's apple in front of the necks. And the last one is increased activity of sweet and sebaceous glands. The sweet gland of the body develop fully during puberty, and there is an increased secretion of sweat. Acne and pimples are common among adolescents due to increased production of sebum from the sebaceous glands. Sexual development. Development of sex organs. During puberty, physical and sexual development takes place more or less. At the same time, the sex organs of boys and girls start developing. Testes in boys mature. They start producing semen. In girls, the reproductive organs are strengthened. The ovaries enlarge and the production of ova begins. The ovaries release mature ova. The girls start their monthly menstruation cycle. Development of secondary sexual characters. The development of secondary sexual characters also takes place. It starts in boys with the appearance of pubic and facial hairs. In girls, the breast starts developing and the appearance of pubic hairs takes place. Body hairs also becomes prominent. Changes in hormonal balance. Most of the changes that occurs in adolescence are controlled by hormones. Hormones are the chemical substance produced and secreted by the endocrine glands. Hormonal balance in adolescence shifts strongly towards an adult state. This is triggered by the pituitary gland. Pituitary secrete hormones. These influence the production of testosterone from testes in boys and estrogen and progesterone from ovaries in girls. These hormones are released into the bloodstream and starts the rapid maturation of the gonads, that is, sex organs. Now it's time to check your knowledge about today's topic. Here are some questions as your assignment. I hope you understand today's topic. We again meet with new video. Till then, stay at home, be safe, be happy.